you guys are enjoying it so far. I don't know how much you're going to enjoy this last subject because, unfortunately, Madam Vice President, and this has become a very big problem. Now, I certainly understand the dynamics of winning an election. I have obviously supported Jen on 2 occasions trying to win a congressional seat. You have to go get the votes where you think you can get them. Now, obviously, one of the reasons I'm sure that you have wrapped yourself literally in a tight bow with Liz Cheney is because you have lost a significant portion of the progressive base in the Democratic Party, although I'm not sure how many of them actually still want to be in the Democratic Party anymore. I digress. Because of your position on Israel-Palestine, this is a very serious problem, and your answer last night is basically trying to be a fence sitter. But we'll see what you had to say, and then we'll comment.
What do you say to voters who are thinking about supporting a third-party candidate or staying on the couch, not voting at all because of this issue?
Listen, I am not going to deny the strong feelings that people have. I don't know that anyone who has seen the images who would not have strong feelings about what has happened, much less those who have relatives who have died and been killed. And I know people and have talked with people. So I appreciate that. But I also do know that for many people who care about this issue, they also care about bringing down the price of groceries. They also care about our democracy and not having a president of the United States who admires dictators and is a fascist. They also care about the fact that we need practical, common sense solutions from a leader who is willing to work across the aisle on behalf of the American people and not themselves. They want a president who cares about a fundamental freedom to make decisions about your own body, understanding that we're not trying to change anyone's belief, but let's not have the government telling women what to do with their body.
Jen, you want to take this one?
This is why I don't do comedy, because it's just none of this is that funny. But yeah. So what if the only way to stop it is to stop giving arms and support to Israel? What if the only way to stop this is an arms embargo to Israel? So your choices are killing Palestinians or arms embargo to Israel. That's the choice. So where are you on that?
Well, right now we're working on bringing these hostages home. Okay, because far too many Palestinians have been killed, and that's just not acceptable. Okay, now where I stand on that, we need to bring these hostages home. We really do, because these hostages are mothers, their grandmothers, and their children. I have children. I had a mother I love very much, and I would hate to see any more Palestinians killed. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's not exactly going to solve the problem. There's also about 10,000 Palestinian hostages, but we tend to forget that actually exists. We will finish this out.
Question is, as president, what would you do to ensure not another Palestinian dies due to bombs being funded by U.S. tax dollars?
So I will say, and I think this is to your point, far too many innocent Palestinian civilians have been killed. It's unconscionable. And we are now at a place where with Sinwar's death, I do believe we have an opportunity to end this war, bring the hostages home, bring relief to the Palestinian people, and work toward a two-state solution where Israel and the Palestinians in equal measure have security, where the Palestinian people have dignity, self-determination, and the safety that they so rightly deserve.
Jen, could you please guide Madam Vice President?
Yeah, I think what we're wanting to know is what strategically would you do? I mean, I know what we want. You want the hostages to come home. I get that. But the fact is we've been doing the same thing for over a year and it hasn't worked. So we need to do something different. So what would that look like?
Well, first of all, I was the border czar, okay, as you probably know. So I think I'm going to go over there to Israel I want to go over there and visit, you know, and I want to see what's going on over there so I can get a better idea. So I could try to get all this stopped. You know, we can't go on like this. We can't be giving bombs to Israel. We can't be bombing Palestine. We just can't do that, you know?
Mm.
That's how I feel.
It almost sounds like
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers.
Well, it's very
Yes.
thoughty and prairie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I plan to go. I'll be the czar for Israel and Palestine.
Well,
That's my job.
we're definitely going to need a hell of a lot of thoughts and prayers to get through the next 4 years. That much I can say with all due respect. Thank you, Madam
Amen.
Vice President.
Thank you for having me.